Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Akron Zips. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. The turn begins inside the 10. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Akron's offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Receiver makes the catch and moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Zips will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Zips looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Play action here on first down. The pass rush close. Touchdown, Zips. And they grab the early lead. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Trojans offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Sixth play of the drive coming up. It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? What a spin move. He's in the clear now. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he get there on the ground? Running through the tackle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Akron.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He breaks free. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
The Zips offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Smith. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The Zips will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Great move in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. No huddle now for the offense. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now it's second down here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. This will be the 9th play on the drive. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front. An
important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to to pick up the first down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Zips are in the red zone now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Zips will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a strong stiff arm. They tackle him about the 14.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
That's an important first down on that running play. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled after the catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Akron offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. a short completion to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
He's got it out of the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Zips have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
The Zips will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And there's the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7. The Zips offense comes back out into the field now.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Southern California. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They're too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Zips. That puts him on top in the second half. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the Trojans are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there if they did not pick up the first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And that run produces a decent gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. First and 10 play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, SC. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. He's going to hand this off. He shreds the tackle.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Here comes the bunch formation. They'll try to run for the first down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Zips hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st out at the 46. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. Running with purpose. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Trojans. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the point after is good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Receivers are bunched together. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. And Looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
It's just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, zips. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point?
Intercepted in the end zone. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. It puts so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of